views and opinions expressed by guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Night Owls or its hosts. Discussions may include opinions, allegations, speculation, or other unverified claims. Night Owls does not independently verify guest statements. This content is presented for commentary and discussion purposes. Viewers are encouraged to conduct their own research.
That's what
Yeah,
Craig
he's just
calculated.
trolling them, and it's working because look how worked up they get. Like, look how worked up they got about. Boy Wonder said it perfectly. He was like, "In what other genre do they do this like to this extent?" I feel like they only do it to Drake, really. Maybe
It's
maybe
like that.
Nicki as well, but
You don't see country singers going through this.
I
Like
don't know anything
you
about
know,
country. But like, yeah, I don't know what they do, and like I don't know, but Drake, I can't imagine waking up every day, bro, and there being like a new rumor about you. Like, for example, like the stuff Glasses Malone is talking about is completely disgusting. He's trying to claim that Drake is
you know,
funding a campaign against YG to get him locked up. That's crazy. And
yeah, that shit
waking
was
up and
stupid.
hearing that and not fucking like not being like wanting to have someone come out and be like, bro, this is crazy. This is not true. But I guess over time he's got used to it, right? I couldn't imagine, bro. It's not a normal thing to wake up every day with that.
Getting mad that this dude's doing 20v1s on his stream.
Like that was just
That he
basically,
barked
bro.
at a female. That he barked at a
That was
female.
just
Like
basically
that shit is stupid.
like a fun skit, and like maybe the dude don't want to do SNL anymore or something like that because he's probably done enough for those types of institutions where
Those
like
those
Those
dating
institutions are
20v1
washed.
videos get more views than SNL now
It's
anyway.
not even
Like no one
about
cares.
views.
yeah,
It's not
and
even
that's the
about
thing that
views. Those
like
institutions
honestly
are washed.
those sorts
It's
of
about
things are
forward
kind of
thinking.
dead, right? Where there's a new wave and streaming is it, and he would and I'm sure he would rather crack jokes than sit down with fucking John Carmonica, like, or whoever, right?
Well,
He'd
that's the
probably
thing.
just rather.
He's not using their infrastructure, Matt. He's not using the Tonight Show and the XYZ show. You do know what I mean? He's using these other platforms, and it's giving more independent platforms a voice. They don't want that.
They don't.
They
They
want to
don't. Well, you got
monetize
to
it
look
on
at
all
Drake.
levels. They want him on all their shit. They want if they could,
Yeah.
they get Drake
Hmm.
on all their shit.
They
I
they
think you're
want to
right, man.
control everything that the
And that's a good
masses get.
point. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. I never really thought of it that way. But yeah, he's very much been moving outside of the system, whether he's like even Steak, bro, when you think about it. Steak is even like outside the quote
100%.
unquote,
The whole industry, Gamma Steak, he's going outside all this system shit, and that's why they're coming at him. That's. I mean, he's been doing that even with the artists that he's worked with. If you had Drake like or Michael Jackson, they would love to be making their fake industry plans off him. Do you know what I mean? Because he's the golden goose. But instead, he'll go give Block Boy JB a fucking song. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like with Larry, bro, it was crazy. Larry actually followed me on IG yesterday. He only follows 500
Oh yeah,
people.
shit.
I was thinking about reaching out to him because I know he's seen the video. Um, but I don't even know what to say because he's in an active lawsuit right now with like he's
Yeah,
actively
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
unmask. So maybe I'll wait. I don't know. Like maybe he wants me. I don't know. It's just one of those things, right? I mean,
I
it's
think
I
they
was
want
telling my
more
girl,
new. They want more eyes on it.
I was telling my girl, I was like, yo, this is like one of the most powerful executives in music. Like this is actually pretty crazy.
I think he wants. I think he's telling you that, hey man, like you're kind of going the right direction. But I don't
Yeah.
think you should reach out to him
Yeah.
for the lawsuit reason. I think he just wants you to know, yo, gang, keep digging.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
think he's
Good
telling
call.
you.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. You're probably right.
But
Yeah, I was
I
pretty
actually
hyped about
heard
that.
Larry has been reaching out to people, certain people, and like
Mhm.
clearing shit up. Has he been?
Act.
Yeah, with the hack. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, I've been hearing a few other things too, but yeah, it's just it's just one of those things. Like it's even when usually I don't reach out first type of thing, but but yeah, maybe I will.
Yeah, it's stake the music industry. There's a lot of shit that there's going on. Like he's going against the system, really. And
He
that's
is,
why.
man. He is, man. I'm even when I was watching an interview of him when he first announced Gamma, like back in 2023, he was talking about like when he was looking for investors, people were calling him up and pretending like they wanted to invest, but really they were just like digging, like trying to see what he was kind of really doing, right? He mentioned that he was getting some calls. I mean, he's going up against a lot. That guy.
Well, yeah, they're trying to basically be the whole music industry in a way and help artists supposedly. But I don't know about that, but we'll see. I guess.
Yeah, I
Bro,
mean,
bro, this shit is so much fun to see this nigga Drake become the man, bro. Like for real, because they've been fucking with this nigga since the beginning. They've been fucking with
bro,
his progress since the very beginning, bro. They did
what I
not want
think
this light
most,
skinned Canadian to make it, bro.
Now,
yeah,
you know
what I
what's
think,
crazy? It feels like it feels somehow like Drake did everything at his own pace, and yet somehow he lapped everybody. Yeah,
Shit is
it feels
beautiful.
like he did everything at his own pace and the way he wanted to do it, yet he
No matter
somehow still lapped everybody.
no matter what these people try to do, man, they can't stop inevitable. And
nah,
that shit is
facts, bro.
beautiful, bro.
I
Shit
like
is
that.
beautiful.
No, I think like one of the most impressive things about Drake, bro, is like just the people he's got around him too, right? Like these guys have been with him for a really long time. Like it's not like I always say, like with that "Whisper My Name" shot in front of the, in Scarborough, like they recreated that. Like all those people, like when Drake is like on Janice, like how many houses you build. This is what he's talking about. Like these are all houses he's built, like with these guys, right? They're all like all the people up there, like most of them, they're all really wealthy, all of them. Like most of them got businesses, most of them have done things to put themselves in a position beyond just being close to Drake, right?
Man,
So he
hey,
built all those houses and like basically what he did there to me is what Kendrick tried to do at the pop out because the people that were at the pop out didn't actually care, are not really connected to Kendrick in the way that those people are with Drake. They just were just there for the clout. And it was just this big thing where it was like, okay, let's get all these people together. Now it's time to reunite the West Coast. Now, conveniently, now it's time to bring everyone together, right? After Drake said that you have no one. After Drake said, like, you're gonna have to call Top Up to piece it up. Let's put him in the music video. After Drake said some shit happened with Whitney, let's put her in the music video. Like it's just so obvious.
absolutely. And I mean, he said a long time ago in Stun Hard, man, get your team in order. Assembly is key. He been giving the jewels along the way. That's why I fuck with Drake. He been giving the jewels, telling you what to do to make it. You know what I mean? You want to be the man, you got to go through the process, and he did it. And he gave you the lessons on what you need to do it.
For sure. For sure. Any more questions for Dirk while we in this month? I know we've been in here for about 4 hours. We got
Well,
an eventful goddamn space.
it's not
Go
really.
Dirt, what about the 12? What about the 12 tracks that he has in the tuck with
This man
Conductor?
Dub think Dirk has all the confidential evidence.
ahead.
Well, no, I'm just asking what he thinks about that. I'm asking what he thinks about that because they're done. That's what Conductor said. That's what Conductor said. I mean, it's public knowledge. It's not like I'm asking him to be like, tell me the name of the tracks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna expect him to say. I'm curious to see what he thought about that. You know?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I just gotta
No, I said, what do you think about the 12 tracks that Conductor said are in the tuck with him and Drake that are done?
fuck, man. They might never come out. You don't know, right? Like they might
Yeah.
never see the light of
Which is
day.
crazy because it's a travesty because when they get together, it's fucking magic.
Yeah,
So,
they might not never see the light of day. I'm sure he's got thousands of shit in the talk, right? But
uh huh.
I'd like to hear it.
But it was just weird. It was just weird for him to. He doesn't post a lot,
No,
and it was just weird for him to post that specific part of a 2-hour interview of him saying, "Oh, you think Ice is playing? Like, we got 12 in the tuck ready." And it was like, I want to say it was like a month or two before Iceman dropped, and it was like, why did you say that? You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. That's what it got me thinking about Scary Hours 4, and it's just like, is Scary Hours strictly him and Conductor again?
I don't know,
You
man.
know, I
Like
just
everyone's talking about Scary Hours though. Like people are thinking he's gonna drop something maybe in like October. I was
around his birthday.
Yeah, but who knows, bro? Who knows?
You think we get an OVO Fest this year?
Fuck, I hope so, bro. I hope so.
That's when you're gonna get your OVO change.
I don't know, man.
That's we're gonna see Dirt get his chain.
That'd be crazy.
It would be well
That'd be
deserved.
crazy.
It would be well deserved, though.
Bro, like I don't even wear chains like that.
Hey, would you change the
Listen.
thing to OVO Dirt
No,
though?
no, I
Would you
wouldn't
change
do
the
that.
username to OVO Dirt?
Nah. But listen, if I did get the chain, and I don't even wear chains with like pendants like that, right? Like I'm a white boy, like from Canada. I don't really wear chains like
Oh
that.
yeah, of course.
But if I did get that chain, bro, I'd wear it everywhere. It wouldn't matter.
Oh yeah, like Ben the Don, like Ben does.
Yeah, no, I'd always have it
Ben
on.
never takes it
That
off.
shit is
I'd
definitely
always
a
have
pussy
it.
Yeah, Ben
magnet,
never
bro. That's
takes it off.
definitely a pussy. I mean, I don't know if you want.
What in
Nah,
You
you
got
got a
girl.
girl, brother.
So there you go.
Pause.
There you
Jesus
go.
Christ,
Not a girl,
man.
but yo, it's cool, man. It's cool, bro. Yeah.
No,
It's nice to
100%.
look at.
That would
It's
get
a
you.
nice.
That would get you in
It's
some
nice,
rooms.
it's nice to
Gotta
look at.
get you in some rules, you know.
Academic said he's only wearing that chain with 5 security guards.
Yeah.
And I
No, that
think
would be
he
crazy,
said when he
bro.
popped out to his Toronto show that he did have like a bunch of security, but that was the first time he wore it.
Oh
He wore
yeah.
the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that guy, he's at the point where he's gotta. Even when I was thinking, bro, because like I'm in a small town, so I don't have security. I've never went anywhere with security, but I think if I went to even Toronto or like a big city, or I went somewhere, maybe I probably would get one. Maybe I don't know, because I feel like people could just want to go viral and be like, "Yo, let's just record our
Here's Matt. Yeah,
it's a
here's
lot of.
Matt.
just
You know.
Yeah.
let's just get a video of us snuffing this dude."
This is a possibility, bro. Just stay
Jesus.
strong with that chain for sure.
No, you can't
Them
wear it to
motherfuckers.
7-Eleven. you wear
No, I'm wearing it
No,
everywhere.
yeah,
I'm wearing it to
exactly. Yeah,
7-Eleven, bro.
to go get a what was it, Frosty or
A
something.
Slurpee. Yeah.
But yeah, Derek, we need that lyrical breakdown of Iceman, please. We need that.
Yeah, it would be good. I
Streets
was
need
thinking
it,
about doing
brother.
something around the production for it too, for a while, because Wanda said
There you go.
he would do it. Like, cause where I can,
Because you have like 6 people per song, bro. Like that shit is crazy.
I know, and I'm
You have
connected with a
like
lot of the
yeah,
producers on it, bro. Like a lot of them, not
uh,
Conductor, but
like
like
Too Hard for the Radio had 8 producers,
a
bro.
lot. I know, but that's the beat switches, right? And
Yep.
that's like something
Yep.
so simple where like someone will send them like a skeleton beat, like one producer, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I like that,"
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll rap over it, and then then they'll send it to another producer, and then that guy might like do the drums, send it to another guy, he might add some like horns, and by the end, and then if you got a beat switch, that's why there's like so many on there, right?
Yeah, they just did an interview with all 6 of them. They did an interview with 6 of them. Like it was like Kari and like 2 of the other guys and like 3 of the other dudes. They're all from the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Pilo, it
There's
was
a
like
video on
Pilo,
YouTube. Them all
Kari.
explaining.
Yeah.
I seen
They
it.
just did it. It was like last week. It was like last
Yeah,
week.
it's
Yeah.
funny when I heard that record, bro. I took to Twitter like as soon as I heard it, when he was like, "I'm gonna show you what to do, little boy," and like I took to Twitter and I was like, I wrote a tweet. I was like, "Glasses Malone is gripping a Colt 45 right now, crying," and like everyone ran it up, and then literally, bro, like it wasn't a week later where he was like, "I don't fuck with Cuz for doing that, man." P-Lo, he was pissed. Like, I'm like, I knew it, bro. I knew he was gonna be mad. Like I said,
Well, it was just like what's his name? He was fucking grifting the DJ, whatever his name is, DJ Head or whatever.
Oh my god.
He made the non beef
The
version.
diss friendly
Yeah.
the diss friendly record.
Yeah, bro. He even called that shit corny a week
What
later,
the
bro.
fuck is he thinking?
That shit is crazy.
Like,
Hey,
bro, that's the
bro.
thing, bro.
We don't claim him down here, brother.
Man,
I'm
I've
just
been
letting you
thinking,
know we
like,
don't claim him.
That
down
lets you
here.
know that
thinking
shit
about
slaps.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about the double standard too, like in so many ways. I was thinking because when I was doing the Jay-Z video, I was looking at these copyright claims that are going out where like Jay-Z is going through allegedly Reed Smith, and they're if a creator is saying something that they don't like about Jay-Z, they're claiming it. They'll claim like a picture, like they'll try to get it taken down off the internet if they don't like what's being said about Jay-Z. And I was thinking, can you imagine if Drake did that? Can you imagine if Drake
All the money he gets.
No, could you not the money he get, but can you imagine if he was filing false copyright claims against everyone that said something bad about him that he didn't like? What the reception would be, bro?
Oh yeah, they'd kill him.
There'd be no content. There'd
Double
be no
F Tupac.
There'd be no
Like,
content. He wiped the internet.
that's what I'm saying. YouTube would just be YouTube would have like all of his music videos.
No,
and
I
that's
just mean like the way that people would react to
Yeah, it would
Drake.
be like every Joe Budden would be talking about it.
Oh, he'd be like, they're not of the culture. He's a Jew.
Oh man, no,
like,
they
you
would
know,
go fucking ballistic on him if he was.
Yeah.
But then,
You
but
know.
then Hove is doing it, and it's like people are posting these things.
Oh, he's preserving the culture. You know,
People are posting these Hove things all the time, and no one
Yeah.
says anything about it. Like
Yeah.
they're abusing the copyright system badly. It's fucking crazy, bro. The double standard.
But nah, Derek, appreciate you pulling up, man. On real shit, man.
But he needs that breakdown, Dirt.
Appreciate you.
He needs the.
We need the breakdown, brother. We need the breakdown, brother.
Yeah.
Wake up at 6, do 3 tracks a day. You got it,
man. It
Bro,
would take.
Dub, I hope you're paying on his. I hope you're on his Patreon with these demands.
He needs to send me that shit. Hey, Dirt, you need to text me the Patreon, brother.
Nah, don't feel obligated to sign up, bro.
You better fucking go sign
but
up.
I'm just nah, bro. But you're my boy, brother. You're my boy, brother. You know I got you. You know I got you, man. You
I appreciate the support, bro. If you just watch the videos, that's all I really care about. I'll build the Patreon.
Nah, bro. Yeah, that's why we need the lyrical breakdown. We need that old school. What's the dirt breakdown, brother? It's been a minute since we've seen a lyrical breakdown.
When is the last time I've done one? Let me look.
I think you did. You did like you were on live and you were reading random. People were. I think I remember people were typing. People were typing random songs that you were like, "Hey, let me break down a Ludacris song." And like somebody gave you like a Ludacris song and you were breaking it down live.
Man, if you give us prolific, man, that would make my day. That's all I can ask.
Man, the last
bro, that's
time,
what I'm saying. Hey, do a track by track breakdown of prolific, bro.
The last time I did it,
that'd be hard.
The last time I did a breakdown of like a track was Meek Mill's "Proud of Me."
That's a good one. That's a walk off home run.
Streets need it.
If you'll never come back, you did a hell of a track. That was a good ass track, bro.
Yo, he retweeted that too when I did it, and he was like,
that's what's up.
Yeah, he was like, this guy. He was like, this guy actually made me see my life before my eyes. It's crazy how he broke this down. I was fucking hyped.
Hey, you gotta give, bro. You gotta give, bro.
That's why I was telling people last night is like we ain't gonna act like Dirt don't be breaking shit down with the bars. Bro.
But you got a point though, bro. Like I did become known for doing that, and I didn't realize I stopped doing that.
You do it to a level that other people don't do it.
Like
That's
said,
why
it got to. But like you said, it got to what your name is. It's like we were talking about it earlier. Your name became the soul, not your soul identity, but the name became.
Yeah, I hate the name, bro.
What had to do with your name?
I hate the name What's the Dirt. Like when I started the channel,
it's all right. Just get that OVO chain. And
I don't like the fact that you said that. I want to know what's your backup name that you would you choose right now.
I don't know, man. I don't know what
you don't
I do,
know.
But like, if I had my time back, man, like 3-4 years ago when I made the channel, I had no idea that the channel would. I was doing it as a hobby. I had no idea that it would pop off. And
hobby, the main ones to make it every time when it's a hobby, bro.
And then So I was like, "What's the dirt?" Because my first video was about Charlemagne
Nope.
and something, I can't remember, but I was like, "I'll just call it What's the Dirt?" And if now I don't like how it sounds, you know, because like,
Yeah.
if I'm trying to if I'm trying to reach out to someone, like, for, like, an interview or something where I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing a story on this, would you like to," and they're, like, probably thinking, like, "What's the dirt?" Like, "Fuck this guy, he sounds like a gossip channel or something,"
I was
right?
thinking the same exact thing. I
That's
was
what
about
I
to
was
say
Well,
gonna say,
fuck
gossipy.
bro.
Yeah.
yeah, gossipy,
Yeah.
like, and I don't only dig for dirt, like, it's not what I like,
That's
there's good
it.
quality stuff on my channel that's not that, right, you know?
Well, somebody said that in the earlier space. They were like, because people just keep calling you Dirt, because not everyone knows your name is Matt, and it's like someone finally had to say, like, y'all need to stop calling him
I
that.
don't
His name
mind.
is Matt. Like,
I don't mind.
no, I know, but it's just Dirt can get a negative
The
connotation. That's
Kendrick
why it's
the
like
Kendrick people are calling me Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt is
Nah,
crazy.
that's fucking disrespectful. That's
Is that supposed to
disrespectful.
be a white? It's supposed to be a white joke? Like that's stupid.
It's
It's supposed
funny
to be a
though,
white
like,
joke.
I'll
Like
give it to him, like,
Hey, that was my shit back in
it's
the day. I
funny.
ain't gonna lie to you. Come on, Comedy
Well, I
Central,
really
yeah.
don't
Hey,
I
she
don't
used to
know
come on Comedy Central. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I remember.
All right.
I don't really know
I
yeah.
on the
what would be a
topic.
good name.
While we on the topic of the rap shit, I know you see fuck with Button. Let me ask you this. Just I ain't gonna ask for top five, but just like your favorite three Button tracks, and I'm done talking.
Favorite
Stop
3
lying, nigga.
Button tracks, Just to Be Different, Immortal, and what's the third one that I could do? Just to Be Different, Immortal. It's hard to pick just 3.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Well, top five
I
then. Give me
like
top five.
OS. What? Let me actually, bro. I gotta actually look, bro. Like, let me think.
Hey
Top
Ben,
Joe.
you listen to Joe Budden, Ben?
Bro, that was
I
that's like
love
one of my
OLS.
goals, bro.
Yeah, I love OLS 4 is hard.
Like I really study the game enough to
Otis
know
is slept
who
on
like
too.
who's inspired by who and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like I know who the favorite rapper is.
Shit, Drake like
Oh,
Joe
believe me, I
Budden
know
back.
all that shit.
Drake
Like
like
I'm
Joe
like I love
Budden.
this shit, bro. I know exactly who like who and who learned from who and who took from who or
Like,
whatever,
bro,
whatever,
like
whatever.
he got so many though. He got so many. Like, Dumb Out is crazy. Pray for Them is crazy.
Woo! You talking that
Pray
shit?
for Them is
You talking
fire.
that shit? I fuck with deal with God, make a deal. Well, Ransom
Yeah,
new
make.
album got coming
Uh,
out too. But yeah, make a deal. That was my favorite last from him.
I was just listening to 38 Specials new album today
You
too.
fuck with it? I ain't get to hear
It's not
yet.
bad. You didn't hear it?
I ain't get
It's
to. It's
fire.
fire. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, got the
some
dirt
pretty good features on it
seal
too.
of approval.
He's got Method Man on there.
Okay. Hey man,
Method Man still sounds exactly the same. You know what I mean? Like his
hell
voice,
yeah.
his rapping that just hasn't changed at all.
Like I want your take on Slaughtermouse. When Joe
Slaughtermouse, the record,
Slaughtermouse, the
the
record,
record.
the
Oh
record.
man, like it's a really interesting. I mean, I think Joe really explains what his perspective of what happened, right?
It's so fucking good. His ability
Great.
to like critique that shit and like to really talk to his mans about what his struggles is in this industry. Like that shit is
Yeah,
beautiful, bro.
he's talking about how M took all these guys, signed them all, thought they were going to be huge, never worked out. Um, I also liked how he's like, I wonder, what does he say? He's like when he's talking about seeing Eminem in the hall, and he's like, I wonder if you see how I look at him and when he's, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. He said,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
what trauma like you? Dealt with women
I
that
went to
just
trauma
like
just like
you.
you. Had addictions just like you. Had a fucking just like you. Yeah.
You talking that shit, boy? Ah, you ain't dirt man. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah, you already know, man. That's the thing too, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Shout out.
people be thinking like, "Oh, this is just a Drake guy," but they're kind of surprised to know how deep my knowledge of hip hop really goes.
Yeah, bro.
I
You
like to
listen to
hear.
mid
That's
music.
what I love to hear, bro.
I don't listen to that shit.
It's just
You
Y'all
know?
gotta watch his live streams. I tell you, y'all gotta watch his live streams because his chat be going crazy when this dude starts talking about the 1980s and shit. Like Dirt'll be Dirt. I remember somebody tried to say Dirt don't know shit, and Dirt was saying some random. He brought up some random hip hop album from like Jet. I don't even know who the fuck it was, like Jazzy Jeff or something, and he's just like, this was one of the first things that did this and
Yeah,
this
man, you gotta know your
cadence of
history,
hip
bro.
hop, and I'd be like, and I was watching like, what the fuck,
Yeah, man, like,
like,
when you're, I was so naive when I came into it as a white dude, like, I had no experience with like, I thought everyone would love me, like, I was like, "People are gonna like that I like this music," and then shortly, like, into it, people's like,
nope.
"Fucking culture vulture," I'm like, "Ah, why are they calling me that?" Like,
That
like
shit had to hurt.
I
I think
know
That
that
shit
that
I
gotta
that
think
hurt.
that shit used to. I'll tell you right now, you can tell they used to strike a chord with dirt.
Yeah,
That
it
definitely
used
used
that
to
can
to.
strike
hurt.
a chord with
It
dirt.
used to really, like it used to hurt me, like, I'd be, like, disappointed, like, I'm
Yeah, I
like
mean, yeah,
and then
it's
I'd be like
natural,
You'd be
human
like,
nature,
damn, dude,
bro.
I did all this
and then I'd be
research.
trying to,
You're
like
like, I did all this research for
I
what?
That's
try to
why we.
comment to him. I try to write back to him and, like, change their mind, right? I'd be like,
Right,
"No."
right, 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 right. Yeah, good luck with that.
that was old dirt. You could go look it up. That was old dirt. He'd be like, let me
Or,
change your mind.
no, look,
Yeah.
try to understand where that shit come from. Like, what the fuck? Why does he not fuck with this shit? Like what?
Yeah, it's like,
I
why do
got
you
you.
yeah. But I've gotten really used to it. I've
Yeah,
gotten now it just
you
kinda
just
It's all right, bro. You're better than Jeremy,
comes with
man.
a
yeah.
gift,
You don't have to
man.
Aw,
Comes
try.
with a gift.
You're better than Jeremy, bro. It's
Matt, you
okay.
just
Jeremy
gotta accept the reality of life and just go to the get a tan, and I think your streams will go up.
Sir, I swear to God, bro.
man.
I hope you one day run the fade with Jeremy. I'm so sick of his ass.
Bro, would you
Bro.
debate Jeremy?
Oh, man, would I debate him? No, I wanna fight him.
Oh shit!
Why would you debate Jeremy?
He said,
I
I
want
want
to
to
take his
fight. He said, I
soul.
want to
I
fight.
want to own this one.
He said,
No,
how
I'll
dare
tell
you
you,
be a
the
Canadian
type
and
of
hate Drake, you
the
motherfucker?
type of white dude that Jeremy is, bro, in hip hop, he's like kinda like a
Yeah.
Rosenberg, right? Where it's like
Oh,
he
Oh,
wakes up
he's just
every day
insufferable.
he wakes up every day and,
I'm
like,
hating
thinks,
shit.
"What can I say today that will make them like me? What can
Oh,
I what can I say
He
today?"
looks in the mirror. He looks in the mirror and says that.
That's
oh
what he
yeah.
he,
thinks.
he literally said
Gotta
Drake
be a
was
Kendrick.
being
Kendrick.
misogynistic against women.
Like I
You
will
gotta be a
pay,
Oh
Kendrick
my
fan.
bro.
god,
I will pay for
Bro,
you to knock his ass out. Like
bro, I would pay for you to knock him out.
I'm still not over the when this dude tried to say, "Oh, Drake is racially insensitive of Mexican people by calling his album Iceman."
Oh my god, bro.
But Kendrick refuses to acknowledge Lefty Gunplay on his tour
Bro, listen, like, the
when he's on the
campaign,
biggest
though
song of GNX.
that campaign that was rolling through 2024 and part of 2025, it really just stopped when he dropped Iceman and just did like, none of that stuff works anymore. None of that's why they're talking about him on his stream and, like, barking about that. They have nothing left. They've got nothing left to talk
Yeah.
about, bro. And no one would take that fucking seriously. No reasonable, logical person would hear the name Iceman and try to tie that to MAGA. Like, real normal people wouldn't do that. Like, only a certain amount of people is gonna try and even come up with that. That's fucking ridiculous.
And it's them. And it's
But
them.
in 2024, if they did say that, it would probably go viral. It was just a weird space we were in, man. Like, I watched it, like, I've clocked it, I looked at it, I studied it, like, it's a very weird time, man. And I think, honestly,
Yep.
bro, and maybe I should ask Drake this someday, like, how does he actually feel about what happened, like, the aftermath of the battle? Because even Kendrick probably looks at this and says, like, "Fuck, I didn't think this would happen to the genre." Like,
So you think that you think Kendrick didn't think that it would go this
no, I
crazy?
don't think. Well, you know what? He is a hater, but I don't think he. Well, look, man, if he loves the genre as much as he claims to, I don't see how he could really be behind what has transpired since the battle and how it's fucked up pretty much everything. I wouldn't be surprised if he put out a record, bro, like, talking about it. If he really wants to get if he really
Do you think he regrets it?
he probably don't regret it, but, I mean, but at the same time, bro, I think he put a battery in a lot of these guys' backs too with the approach he took.
Not like us,
With the
yeah.
approach he took, like, it was kinda divisive and just hateful and, it empowered people to really get behind it, and maybe they turned it into something that he never expected it to be turned into, but I don't see a world where Kendrick looks at what happened in the battle after and doesn't look at it with a little bit of regret.
Be honest, on his face, I was looking at his face the whole time the whole thing was going down. I think he knew all this shit was like gonna fuck him up in the long run. It's like they put him out
Shout
to
out to
play. They
Lucian.
had to go. He had to go tap dance, and
Yeah.
and he knew, and he was like trying to put on a brave face. That's how I just saw a lot of it. He
Yeah,
didn't
I
really
mean,
look genuinely like peppy or
he
happy or whatever. It's like someone who would just won the battle of the century or whatever.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think either one of those guys are really happy with the way. I can't speak for either one of them, but like I think everyone can
Based
admit.
off of what you
I think
see.
everyone can admit that things have gotten really fucked up since
Hmm.
the battle.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well,
Don't
I
you think,
agree.
Vision, in a way, just to piggyback off what you just said, in a way he feels that way because deep down he knows that he didn't truly win.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He knows the industry, he knows the machine, he knows what they're doing.
Because yeah, this is the saddest way of
But the
winning.
worst thing, I
I think
think,
it's
but
like
Matt's got a point. The reason it's split hip, I reckon it's split hip hop in a way because you have half them being like delusional, be like, no, we Kendrick won the battle, and they'll never let that
Kendrick
go.
won. Yeah,
And
Kendrick
then there's
won.
other people like
Yeah.
us who be like, nah, we're not living in that dumbass reality of delusion. We know what's going on, and all the other stuff around it. Obviously, all the context with Rock Nation and everything. But
Plus, it's like none of us are ever gonna forget that night that we're never gonna forget the night that Family Matters dropped. No one gave a damn about Meet the Grams. Like no one cared. Like anybody that had half a brain didn't give a fuck about Meet the Grams.
see, it would have been the
And and,
perfect
and,
way to
and
catapult hip hop if they'd done it fairly and they crowned the winner fairly and everything. We could have all shook hands and went about it, but they tried to call the man a pedophile and fuck up the whole genre.
well, Dirt broke it down. Dirt broke it down. Dirt in one of your videos, didn't you say like a lot of battle rappers sided with Drake?
Yeah, a lot of
Like they
them
were
did
like, "Hey
Yeah.
man, if we're talking about the
because
bars,
like
like
when you're looking at it,
Drake washed
I
them."
think when you're looking at it from like a perspective of like just like punches or rebuttals or like just classic battle rap schemes like where Drake would paint a scenario like our son should go play at the park. That would be cute. Like, maybe because it's just like, you know what I mean? Like that's like a classic battle rap scheme, like where what he's doing there. And
Yep.
he did that a lot. He did that a lot. I don't feel like Kendrick did that so much. You
No,
know?
he didn't do anything really battle rap convention wise. He tried to
No.
just music his way out of it.
Even
Well,
like
that's what one of those battle rappers
your
broke
brother
down.
Jermaine, like, you wanted him to stay out of the light. Like it's like all that stuff would work
Yeah,
without the beat, like in a
in a
certain
battle.
cadence.
What's a
Like,
Hmm.
prince to a king? He a
Yep.
son. Like that
yeah,
was the best
that's
rebuttal for me. Like off life, that was killed.
No, when bro flipped the whole maybe I'm Prince and you actually Michael's praying his features would change. That whole flip, bro, to me sealed the win. Like if it was an in person no beat battle, that right there, he would
I'm
have
gonna tell
walked
you the
off
one.
the
I'm
Do you
gonna
know
tell
what
you
it
the
stage.
is?
bar
Do
that
you know
hurt the
what it's
most
like?
You
though.
can't
It's
come back from that,
it's
bro.
like
Oh,
you're
He took
watching the
your heart.
NBA
yeah,
and like you find out the fucking thing is rigged. Like half the
yeah,
fans are not gonna watch the shit anymore. They're gonna
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
on
of
Euphoria,
course.
Kendrick did have a few pretty good
Uh,
schemes, though. I will say that.
You're talking about the YNW Melly shit
Uh,
and
I
the
like the thing with Future, like where was it? What was he saying? Where was it?
what is it, the braids?
Y- y-
That shit.
no, the Hellcat. Hellcat made his homeboys. Yeah, everybody want to be demon till they get chipped by a throwaway. That's hard. Like,
I still think I'm.
For me, those are too few and far in between.
I
The
just can't believe people used to think you were a K bot. That shit is
What he
crazy.
said, man.
I'm not a K-bot. Like I've always been a way bigger fan of
I
Drake.
remember when he said,
Always.
That's what I said. I'm like, bro, he's a dude from Canada. That's what I was telling people last time. I'm like, this dude is never. There has never been a moment where this dude said, "Hey, Kendrick's
That's
better
why I
than Drake."
posted the
That's
thing
never. That's never happened.
of me wearing. It's actually hilarious, bro. Like I was like, where's an old picture of me like wearing some OVO or something? Like these people are trying to say that I'm not a fan of Drake. I'm a new
Like you
fan.
gotta, you
I
gotta
found
dig through
one,
the
bro.
archives,
It's
bro.
like the most emasculating photo I've ever seen. Like it's a picture of me with an OVO t-shirt holding a fucking Pomeranian. Like I'm like,
Oh shit.
it's my ex-girl's dog,
Uh,
right? My ex-girl's dog.
oh
And I
no.
was like,
I
there's
love
no
Oh
way
I
I
love
could
no.
post this.
Pomeranians.
I was like, there's no way I could post this. Like, I'll show it to
You're
you.
like, they're gonna call me, but Dirt took one look at the pic and he's like, they're gonna call me such a pussy.
Yeah, I'm not representing OVO
Like,
very good here.
But
Yeah, it's like you.
Your breakdown of Kendrick songs, those first few songs, whatever, Euphoria and all them, you did like such a good job. You convinced me. Nah, this guy's trying to see a lot of. He's trying to almost like make up like references for fucking this Kendrick cunt. I was like,
Yeah, I
he's
think
doing. You
looking
you
back,
did a great job almost for him. Like, but you did a fair job, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I think I approached all the records in the exact same way, but I feel like by the time I did get to Family Matters,
oh, that was your crown jewel, bro. That was your
by
magnum
the time I
opus.
got to there, I
That was your
definitely
magnum
went a lot
opus.
harder. I
Yeah.
went a lot
Yeah.
harder on that video and kind of was leaning. If you watch it, you'll see that I was really
By
like
the end, you were
trolling.
there.
I was trolling some
By
of
the end,
the
you were just like, Drake won with this shit, bro. Like, what else do we have to talk about? Like,
yeah.
it was just kind of. And then your Hard Part 6 breakdown was pretty. I liked your Hard
I
Part
didn't
6
do that
breakdown,
one.
though. Or not the Hard Part. No, I think it was a tweet you said. It was something you did. I don't
Once
remember.
I did
But
Family Matters,
was
I
it a
stopped there.
tweet?
I didn't do Meet the Grams. I didn't do Not Like Us. I completely stopped
Oh, wait, I thought
because
you did meet the. I thought you did meet the Grams, but you deleted it.
no, man, I just like once I got that kickback from that, I was like, you know what?
Oh,
Like, because at the time when me and Company Man went back and forth, like a lot of stuff in my breakdown was getting like picked apart from Family
yeah.
Matters, where people were saying like, "Oh, he called Kendrick a milkman," like because I was just joking.
But he
I was
was.
joking because I was like, because Kendrick admitted that he fucked some white girls, right? And I was like, maybe the guy's just a milkman. That's all I said is like a joke, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize like maybe that was like insensitive or whatever. But and then they were picking apart other things from the thing and making it racist and stuff. And I was like actually
Yep.
fucking scared to put
Mhm.
out Meet the Grams or any of the other ones because I feel like I was like, fuck, what if I say something? And I felt really genuinely like they kind of made me feel like I was so culturally out of touch that I could end
Yeah.
up saying something that I didn't know I was saying wrong and it would blow up on me. So I was actually really scared to put out videos at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to walk away from this beef and not do any of the rest of the records, not do Meet the Grams, not do Not Like Us, and not do Hard Part 6. And that's what I did.
Nah,
Kind of
Dirt,
just walked
but
away.
hats off to you,
Do you
Dirt.
wish you would have did? Do you wish you would have did a Heart Part 6?
Like if I had my time back, I think I would have finished the battle, but I let a lot of people get in my head, right? About
Yeah, of
They were
course.
starting to make it racist.
yeah, like and I was afraid.
Oh yeah, that's
I was
true. I
genuinely
remember
afraid.
that.
Like I was like, what if I say something?
And they cancel you.
Well, not even that. Like I'm like, I was kind of convinced, like, bro, I don't know, I actually know what I'm doing then. Like, like I was like, it fucked me up.
This dude had a catharsis. He had a self catharsis for a second.
Yeah,
like,
really it was hard on the brain, man. And that's why when, people are like, "Oh, he switched to OVO," like I can't really explain to you what it was like going through all that without you would have to go through it too, to explain it, but a lot of shit happened over the course of that battle. A lot of it's
well, also you broke it down though. But you broke it down though. You said, dude, if I was a grifter, right? It's like I would have just stayed on the Kendrick side because everybody. You said it in a live one time. You said if I wanted to make all the money is is on the Drake
it
hate
is.
train right
It
now.
is.
That was where the money was at.
Yeah.
And
I remember you saying
you
that.
were
I remember that
already
was deep.
OVO by then.
It really was, man.
You were already
because,
OVO by then,
bro,
so it's
I
like
was doing like I remember doing some Drake stuff like I did Give Me a Hug, like Explain. Like I went through all the bars on that.
yep,
Those videos weren't hitting really like the Drake stuff,
yep.
like even Drake's
Oh yeah.
comeback. Now, mind you, the episode breakdowns did good. Like episode 1 breakdown, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. Well, you were the only one on YouTube. You were the only one on YouTube doing them.
Yeah, pretty much.
You were the only one. You said that's why everybody was flocking to those because they're like, oh my god, this dude's breaking this shit down. You know,
But
like
then I realized, you know what I realized? Because I did the Drake's net worth one, and I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to fucking make a thumbnail that has Drake on it with a Forbes and put an X through it and put bankrupt on the other side. And I'm going to title it Drake's net worth isn't adding up. That video performed fucking amazing because people were clicking on it, going into it.
thinking that you were about to talk mad shit.
Yeah, they
about
were
this
going
dude.
into it expecting to find out that Drake was going bankrupt. Instead, the video was about how rich he is. You know what I
This
mean?
dude's one of the richest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah.
Like,
So maybe I should have even played that
Yeah.
game a little bit with Jay-Z one because I named it, I titled it Untangling Jay-Z's Evil Plan to Destroy Drake. I thought that was a pretty crazy title, but if I put something like something about the stake lawsuits and Drake going to jail, I'd probably have triple the
probably like 1.5 million views.
Yeah.
Like,
So maybe I got to start doing that.
Maybe Drake won't talk to you anymore. But
my boy Trojan, my boy Trojan Horson in real life.
No,
Oh, the
I don't know
Odyssey.
if he would really care because I was talking to someone earlier and because they were like, this Defran guy. Like, I don't know if you know Defran on YouTube.
Okay.
And they were like, he made like a really bad video about you. And I'm like, what? And they're like, go look, it's called what is it called? What's the Dirt Gets Exposed Over His Rock Nation video. That's just what he titled it. But if you watch the video,
he's like saying a whole lot of nothing.
No, if you watch the video, he's defending me. Like it's all that's
okay.
just the title
Okay.
game, right?
I see where you went with it.
He knows that he knows what works on titles. And that video worked.
That's how you get people. It's the thumbnail and the title.
Yeah, like
that's how you hook them in.
It's really important. I got to start looking, doing more stuff like that, I guess, maybe.
Hell yeah.
It's such a weird game, man. Like, you know, the way YouTube is.
It's all about the algae.
The algorithm.
It's all about the algae.
It's like, it's exhausting, bro.
Maybe you can AI yourself black.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's
okay.
That's the worst.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right. On that note,
it might help. You never know with that fucking YouTube algorithm.
But the shit about the YouTube.
That's crazy, bro. It's actually the opposite. It's actually the opposite. White people get way more traction on YouTube. It's like statistically.
Yep. 100%.
It's statistically proven.
100%.
And
right,
it's just in
I'll
life
stay
in
out the
general,
sun.
really. It's just.
Shall stay out the sun.
Like I'm liberal, by the way. So like, you know, I'm pretty liberal. I'm very much liberal leaning. I guess everyone here is.
What were you gonna say, Gold? What were you gonna say, Gold? My bad.
Nah, you're good. I'm gonna let y'all.
Just don't do any cuck shit like Jeremy Heck.
No, I mean,
don't
type.
be. Yeah.
Like my parents, I grew up like left liberal my whole life, but like I don't act like Anthony Fantano, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't.
That dude's a moron.
I don't. But I just believe in a lot of those policies, like, you know.
Real quick, Dirt. Did you see one of the few viral posts I ever got? It got like almost like 500,000 impressions. It was the story about the fire department having to use like water to get rid of the ice sculpture
I remember
when
that.
like they hadn't found it yet. Did you see what Anthony Fantano wrote on my shit?
No, what did
he was
say?
like he said like a 6-word thing. He was like, what a waste of resources. I feel sorry for Canada. And I remember there was like 2 people that agreed with him, and then you just see like 600,000 comments just being like, first of all, you're not Canadian. Who the fuck are you to say that? 2, what do you mean it's a waste of resources? They're the ones that want to get it out of there. It's not like Drake called them and said, "Hey, you guys got to fix this."
I think
like they're the ones that want the shit out of there.
Yeah, I think I think he saw that somewhere because that was an active discussion going on in the city. Who was gonna pay? Who was gonna pay for this? Who's gonna pay for all this time and resources to do what they're doing? Is Drake gonna foot the bill? Blah blah blah. Who knows what happened? But
and I think he was good with though, because he's cool with the mayor.
Yeah, I'm sure
so he was cool. What's her name? Yeah,
I'm sure they like, bro, Drake brings in like an insane amount of money every year just in tourism.
Did you say it's like almost 20% of the economy?
I would,
It's like 16.5% or something like that.
I don't know if it's
You
that
did it
high,
in your
but
net
like
worth
even if
video.
it's 5%, bro, that's a lot. Drake, what does Drake bring to Toronto's economy percentage? 5%. 5% is crazy.
See,
That equals to
damn, that's still freaking huge.
that equals
Jesus.
That's a $1 billion conglomerate.
It's 440 million of the 8.8 billion annually.
440 million.
Yeah, he brings in $500 million a year in tourism economy.
Oh my
He Pop Rod's a
God.
nickname, the Six, and changed the global perception of Toronto into a major cultural destination.
There you go.
Yeah, I know his crib is a place where people like to go and take pictures and like, but he really did.
Yeah, it's probably stressful.
He really
It's probably
did.
stressful being a fucking security guard there.
He really did give the city something to be really proud of, you know, for sure.
Hey, real quick, Blue, because I'm about to log out. I'm pretty tired, but I just want to say real quick, shout out to you, Dirt. I don't know what else to talk about, but like Blue said, you're good here. We love you. We support you and shit. So just keep doing you, man. I keep looking forward to more videos from you.
I
For
really
sure.
respect that, man. Thank you. Means a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have a good night. All right. Peace.
All right, bro.
Good night, man.
All right, man. We've been in here.
Yes.
Thanks, Dirk.
Yeah.
Shit, go ahead, go. Listen, say.
Yeah, real quick before we get up into, before we get up out of here and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? I let y'all speak and everything, but real 2.2, what's the dirt? I just got to give you your respect and everything, because like from day one, since I started watching your shit and all that, it really came a long way. You know what I mean? Like, and I really appreciate the content you put out there, just off the strength. Like, a lot of people are not putting out the shit that you like. The video you just put out, right? It's a lot of people. Yeah, it's a lot
Yes,
of people that's
sir.
not doing that at all. A lot of people that's supposed to be so-called media and so-called doing all this stuff. And we've been looking for these people to put out content that we're actually looking forward to. We don't care about Jay-Z here. We don't give a fuck about them dreads. We don't give a fuck about none of that. We want to talk about these lawsuits, and we want to talk about the shit that really matters. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't care about shit they want us to talk about. Cause they want us to talk about that, because it takes off what they don't want us to see. So when it comes down to the shit that you did, first and foremost, you put me, when I first watched that video, you put me onto a lot of shit. Cause who the fuck even knew about all that shit? It just shows me that you put a lot of time, a lot of craft, like, you know what I mean, a lot of time into your craft. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes, and I respect that. As far as being a YouTuber, it's a different. You feel me? Like, cause like it's just like being a bar owner or a club owner. And I mean, you go to a club, you go party, right? As a party goer, you're gonna pay your money. You're gonna go inside. You're gonna get your bottles, party, turn up, right? But as the owner, you don't look at it as the club owner. You feel me? We all are the same club, but we're not doing the same shit. You feel me? As the club owner, I'm looking at how much I'm making at the door. I'm looking at how much the bar is making. I'm looking at, know what I mean? So like it's like the same kind of shit with YouTube. You feel me? But on a like, know what I mean, on a different scale type shit. It's like as a viewer, you're just going there to watch the videos. But when you get into YouTube, you start worrying about titles or how to get more people to click this
You
title.
do, man.
You feel me? But you want to keep your integrity too while you're doing that. So you don't want to keep going crazy and all that other shit. But all I'm saying about
it's tough. Like, bro, to be honest, like I look at all the time, like people with 9 to 5s, and I'm like, yo, I kind of miss. There's like a portion of it, like that stability where it's like, yeah, you do know every week you're going to get paid, and this check is always going to be there. You work Monday to Friday. These are your hours. You get vacation. You get all these, like a retirement plan or like benefits. And like, I don't really have any of that, right? But like, it is nice to have the freedom and come down here in the studio. And if I don't want to come in here, I just don't do it. But, there's a lot of highs and lows that come with, I guess, owning any business, right? Like, there's points where, there's some months are better than others, right? For sure. It's not all, it's like every other job at the end of the day. It turns into, and that's what kind of when it becomes less fun, when it turns into a job, where I think I enjoyed it way more when I was still working and it was more of a hobby than sometimes now. But as far as the video, bro, I think the video had a good impact on public perception in a way where, when you see people like Joe Budden or Ish or like Ice being like, yo, Academics maybe is not crazy, or Rory and Mal, or seeing it in the Rolling Stone or whatever. Just seeing people on the timeline talk about it and say like, "Yo, Academics was right." It seems like there is something going on. I couldn't really ask for more from the video than that, you know?
That's facts.
Even if it didn't do crazy numbers on YouTube, I think it still served its purpose, right?
That's a fact. And the thing about the video, like I said, is like people are not doing that. So like when you were talking earlier about content, right? Because I'm on a like right now, I'm just on some shit where it's like I'm trying to find that kind of shit. I'm looking for like truth sayers, like people that's gonna actually spit the shit that niggas really want to hear. You feel me? Because I could listen to this bullshit all day, every day. You feel me? But I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to hear the real shit. So when we get down to it, you feel me? Just like the video you said, like it's like it gets to the point where it's like we need more of that. Like I say that to say this, so we need more of those. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate the work
Yeah,
that you put into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you ever need like we around, you get what I'm saying? So like if it's like if
appreciate
you
it.
have any like if you need ideas, if you need like shit for
Yeah,
content, whatever it may be, like we here. Like you know what I mean? We here, we ain't going nowhere. So at the end of the day, we want to hear about the shit we want to hear about. So niggas will do their research, niggas will do what they gotta do to make sure that shit comes to light or that shit comes to where it gotta go. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with this whole journey. You feel me? I feel like it's been like 2.5 years and I feel like we just been on the road to somewhere or something. You get what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I seen you come up from where you were to where you at now. And I seen the hate that came with it. And it can't be explained because like if you weren't there, you're not gonna understand. Just like you said with the
no,
YouTube shit, if you don't do it, you're not gonna understand. If you was not there, you're not gonna understand what came with that. And
yeah,
especially your case is like it's different scenarios. Like just being an owl is one thing, but actually going through the shit that you had to go through. Cause we talk about mid beef, we talk about mid war, where niggas is you feel me, you got the
yeah,
bots, you got everybody coming at you, you got like we're talking about
yeah,
that. And as one of the first people to really step as content creators, where everybody was scared to say this and everybody was taking money to say this and do all this other shit, and for you to step like you feel me to step on that off that, and I mean step off that porch type stuff, because nobody was really talking in Drake's favor type shit. You get what I'm
no
saying? So
one, bro. That's the
exactly.
thing,
So
man. Like I knew when I did Family Matters, and I repeatedly told people on Twitter, like, because after I did 616, and before that I had done Euphoria because I was doing them in order. I had done push-ups and then Tailor Made and then Euphoria and then 616. And then I was telling people, like, especially the Kendrick fans, like, yo, I'm doing Drake's track next. And it's like, they got the picture or idea that like I was gonna shit on Family Matters. It was the opposite, the complete opposite. So they just didn't know how to handle that. I didn't know how bad it was gonna get though. I really didn't. But it was tough, bro. It was like a crazy time because I wasn't used to really taking a lot of criticism at that point, and then seeing like 100 hit pieces on you, being like, "Get this guy the fuck out of here. He's done." Like I was like, man, it was the worst. It was bad, but we pushed through.
that's the main thing right there. You know what I mean? Like I remember when May 15th got here, we got to the Iceman. It just felt like a pinnacle. It was like, all right, okay, so this is like a milestone right here. Because like we this past 2 years, because like I said, man, like it's been just a lot of people saying a lot of
Mhm.
stuff. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people doing a lot of things. That's crazy. And just like
Yeah,
you before 2024, like just like you said, it was new. It's just like how you was talking about Drake, how Drake just got in the game and then he had to learn. Like it took him to be in the game for as long as he been. Like, you know what I mean? The relationships he had and all that other shit to learn. Like, I bet you know what? At this point, it's just like fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, it just takes a time for you to learn. And once you learn your craft, just like if you had a job for a year, 2 years, you know what I mean, you're gonna be proficient at what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's not like when you first start for your first month or your first 2 weeks or whatever it is. So that's where we're at this point. Cause we like, you know what I mean? Like we're kind of seasoned in a way where it's like, all right, okay, whatever you're doing is like, okay, we've seen it. Like we're like, you feel me? That there's nothing, whatever it may be. But you've been through that position where, you know what I mean, you had the hate come at you and it could come at you fast and real quick. You know what I mean? And then when you're not
yeah,
expecting that, it's like, yeah, but it's like,
it was
yeah,
crazy.
it's like stepping stones. You know what I mean?
Mind you though, like when Kendrick does drop, right? I'm probably not gonna be like breaking down Kendrick's music on YouTube. There's probably a limited chance. Maybe I'll stream it or something. But like I'll tell you one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna get on YouTube day in and day out and shit on Kendrick or call it garbage or make a million videos about why this is terrible or, like these other guys, because that's what the other people do. And I get it from a fan perspective, especially people like you guys in these spaces, because you're going to bat for Drake constantly. So that's probably what you guys will do. But I'm not, to me, it's not like cool. I never thought it was cool to be like a fucking hater, bro. Like the way Glasses Malone is and like these guys, they're haters, bro. When did this become
We got
an
Hey, hey,
honorable?
hey.
you gotta understand. Kendrick said he's the biggest hater.
Right there. Exactly. My point right there. Kendrick right there. Once he said that shit, and listen, I'm a grown man, right? And my entire years of living, that has never been a badge of honor. Like I've never heard a nigga come out here and say, like, yo, yeah, I'm the biggest hater. Like that's some weird shit. Like
Yeah.
that's pinnacle weird. Like that's like, yo, you a hater. Like you hating on another man because of what he got. Like you get what I'm saying? Like so
Yeah.
you walk into some shit, a nigga got more shit than you, looking at him like, yo, I hate this nigga. Like you feel me? I don't want you niggas around me, bro. Like you get what I'm saying?
No.
Like it be shit like that. And it's like for you niggas to be out here and take that as a badge of honor and try to run with that, like Glass and all this hating shit. But niggas cannot fuck with that. That was never something that we did. We have never done nothing like that till 2024 when he said that, and everybody want to hop on that bandwagon. Not everybody doing this extra hating shit. You get what I'm saying? So yeah,
Weird.
that's facts.
So that's not what I'm doing when he drops, right? Like, and that's like a major difference. And I think what I'm trying to do, and like these guys are gonna drop 3 videos a day hating on Drake, or at least 3 a week. And that's just like I look at them like actual vultures, bro. Like literally can't wait for the Drake lawsuit to get announced so that they can like turn on a fucking screen recorder and read it. Just read the lawsuit. That's the content. That's the journalism. You're just gonna put the lawsuit on and read it. That's not like, to me, that's not even content anymore.
Oh shit, my fault.
Oh, you got an echo going through. My fault. Yeah, you good. What you were saying, Dirt?
No, I was saying like these guys just can't wait for something negative about Drake, like the lawsuit, and not clue into the fact, like they just can't wait to turn a screen recorder on and bring it up and read it, and then publish the video just reading the lawsuit, and then call it content or call himself like, I'm a journalist. It's like, what? Like, how are you not going to question a lawsuit about gambling that has this elaborate theory about streaming in there and fake? Like, how does that make sense to you if you're a fucking journalist? Like, it makes zero sense to any rational person, like that there's clearly something wrong with this lawsuit off rip. But they can't wait to go on there and just read it out. Look, oh, it says here, fake streams. Maybe, like, it says right here, Drake could be botting the streams, and make the title, new lawsuit claims Drake is botting his streams, with a picture of Drake as a thumbnail crying or something. I don't know, with like a fucking lawsuit, or I don't know. But that's the content, bro. That's the real journalism. That's what they're championing as real journalism. Like a lot of these guys I'm talking about went to school for this. Some of them, like, they actually studied journalism. And I don't know where they got their degrees, but like it's like a fucking cereal box, or I don't see much real journalism going on.
No, that's facts. That's why, it was funny because, like, in your, in the Rock Nation video, you were saying, like, how you or somebody like Drake and Ack are, like, outside the system. They can't be, like, can't be used and stuff. Like, you also in that position as well, like, as somebody that they don't want to be outside the system, to have their own voice and shit. So, like, you already carving yourself in the lane that the other greats have. So, you're on the right path for sure.
I hope so, man. I hope so. It's just one video at a time. It's funny, like what Gold was talking about, because like I just did the Rock Nation one. I'm like, oh man, it had good impact. Like I want to try and outdo, like I want to try and do a better video than that one. But it's like not every day something like that's just gonna fall in your lap, right? Where everything connects. Like you're not always gonna have a story like that, you know?
Yeah, that's facts,
But
facts.
if there's something that you guys think needs to be digged into, like, or something that you think will make a good video, or maybe needs to be looked at closer, feel free to let me know.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Nah, for sure.
whatever,
sure, for sure. We definitely gonna do that.
But yeah, you guys are packing it up, right?
Oh yeah, we about to head up out here. We've been here 5 hours. It's been a very eventful day, so
Holy,
appreciate everybody for
Shout out
getting
to
it.
everybody. I'm headed off as well. Shout out
Yeah.
to Blue, Gold, a lot of the speakers before come and gone as well. Dub, Bang, everybody. Cheers for the convo.
Shout out to Raw. Shout out to
Yeah,
Raw. I'm
so,
gonna be honest, Brian. I ain't doing a mixing
Shout
That's
out
the
to
because that
gang.
Raw.
shit was long as
Raw
hell.
gang for real. You feel me?
Raw and trees down there. Appreciate
Yeah.
everybody. Any last words from anybody before we get up out of here? Y'all good?
I just
All
gotta
right.
follow
Well,
people.
Dirt, we need that lyric breakdown of Iceman, brother.
I'm following. There's a lot of people in the chat that follows me, so
What did Drake
I'm
mean when he said
following.
Iceman turned what else, bro? We need to know.
What were you saying? What did Drake
We
mean
need
when
to
he said
know.
what?
No, I said the world needs to know what Drake meant when he said Iceman turned what
This
else.
guy,
All
this
right.
guy's crazy. Man.
I'm just hitting some people with some follows because there's people that follow me and I don't follow them back. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
hitting
the
a lot
no,
of
man,
people
Dirt.
in the chat
yeah.
here.
Shout out for the chatting here. All
Shout
right,
out to the
man.
chat, man.
The views and opinions expressed by guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Night Owls or its hosts. Discussions may include opinions, allegations, speculation, or other unverified claims. Night Owls does not independently verify guest statements. This content is presented for commentary and discussion purposes. Viewers are encouraged to conduct their own research.